Welcoming guys to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. This your host, Just Call Me Tex, and I'm back with my guy, Man on the Moon, and we're getting ready to just talk about Lori, man. I think that she's a really good toon in the game. I think she brings a lot to the table, and we're just gonna go ahead and go over her kit, and some best fits of where she will be in the game and things of that nature. So what's up, Moon? How's it going, man?
Man, it's going good. Thanks for having me. How's your day going?
It's going pretty good, man. I can't complain. Everything worked out
Hey.
well. Long day at work, but got home just in time to get ready to go over some of this Lori's kit. I think that she's a very good character. You know, the timing maybe something different, but she's a really good character. So I definitely want to go over her kit. And so she's her role is control, right? We could tell that she's definitely a control character because she has the neutralize specialist skill, which is next to her name. We see that emblem there. She's a tough trait character, and her allegiance is Skybound. So she is the third one in the Skybound allegiance, right? Because we have Governor, we have
Negan and
Negan,
yeah,
and now
and
Lori's
yeah.
out here. So her event is going on right now. What do you think of the event? Well, what are your thoughts on that?
It's not bad. Seems like it's gonna be good. I think it'll be good across the board, just because getting the first one seems like it's gonna be super easy.
Hmm.
I had somebody in my faction that just claimed their first one.
Yeah, I did too.
Um, And I haven't yet, but I haven't. I've had a busy day. I haven't really been in game much.
Hmm.
Did you get it after finishing Survival Road, or
I'm working towards that now, but no, I have somebody in my faction that got it. I'm working towards it now. I already have 11,000, 12,000 of those
okay,
alien things, so I'm like 6,000 away. I'm really close to getting
okay,
my first
okay,
one. So, and that's not even
yeah.
counting the one. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really close. I'm really close. Yeah. To
Well, and I think that I think it's going to be good, because I think a lot of majority of people should get one. Everyone really
Yeah,
should
that's
get
true.
one. If you log on daily, you should get a minimum of one, regardless of your like amount of time spent in the
Spending a
game.
game, yeah. That's actually pretty
Um,
good.
just just logging, yeah. Like essentially just logging in and playing for 15 minutes a day can get you this character. You might not get two of them, and you most certainly won't get three of them. But you know, I like the fact that the one is essentially. It seems like the first one is essentially just a gimme for showing up. The second
Yep.
one is the one where you're rewarding your everyday active players that
Yep.
spend an hour or so in game. And then
Yeah.
the third one is the one for the true grind.
Yep. You
And I
gotta
like the
grind.
fact that it's yeah, and I like the fact that it seems like for the first time since, what was it, Ivanova? Was Ivanova the last character that you could
I think it
essentially
was.
get to the highest tier without paying for
Yep, it
it?
was Ivanova.
So you essentially do have the opportunity of getting the highest, getting it to max grade for free.
Yeah, so that I think that will definitely work out. That works out pretty well. Um I like how it's set up because everybody has access to Lori, and with such strong defenders in the game right now, on that pay to play route, we need offensive characters that's going to be able to help us out as much as possible. So we definitely need those. And her kit is actually pretty good. She has a really good kit. So her
Yeah,
base character comes in with 13,104 attack. She has 15,289 health and 15,289 defense. So she's technically slated to be a defensive character, but the way you could build her kit up and build her out, she could definitely do a lot of damage on the offensive team, especially I'm looking at the combo of her and just Governor, right? You put them two together, right? They're gonna be
right?
guaranteed to take out two characters. I mean, that's guaranteed because of how much damage they do, especially with her playing well into Governor's kit. So I think that's gonna
Right.
be good. It's just that, as me and you were talking before we started this, is she's kind of overshadowed right now because of everything that's in the game. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, my whole thing is, I think she's actually going to be amazing. I think she is going to be best for those mid range factions, those factions that are like sitting like 30th to 45th, 30th to 50th in a cross region. The
Mm-hmm.
ones that aren't necessarily going up against the mega whales,
Mm-hmm.
they're fighting the factions that only have like, they might have like one person in war that has a Zac, but you're not fighting a full 8v8 just and everybody has Zac.
And everybody has Zach, yeah.
So I think she's going to be best for those people that don't see those promo teams the most, because going up against your average meta from maybe rank 20 to rank 40, I mean, there's going to be a lot. She's going to have she's going to answer a lot of problems that those players have. And more to the point, I think that she is really a very good two-way character. You
Yeah,
can
she
put her
is.
on your attack team, and then just swap you could have her modded for defense and give her a really good attack weapon, and then just swap the weapon to a defensive weapon and throw her on your defense team. She will work with the exact same mod setup
Yep,
on both
on
teams.
both
Just
teams.
depend as just and the only thing that changes is the weapon you get.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
thinking of
think she's going to be amazing. Those like middle tier faction,
yeah,
that level is going to be.
yeah, especially with that neutralize. I think it's one of the most underrated um pieces of her kit. Because
I
you got
I'd
some.
say
Go ahead.
I'd say neutralize is the most underrated specialist skill. Period.
That's true. They're very good, man. Which is why I say, I was talking with somebody on my stream yesterday, and I was like, if you build Sophia right, you can put she can actually help an offense. It's just that you have some more powerful toons in place, but I've seen people use her, and I mean she works out really well. It just all depends on how you build them. So we have Lori here. Lori comes in absolute monster. She got the lock and load rush. I think that plays well into her weapon. It's a recharge rate of 66 AP, so she's gonna have like a natural turn 3 rush, possibly turn 2, and could be as fast as turn 1 with certain weapon sets if you have like a command tune. And you know Doc Stevens, I think he's gonna make a big play back into the game as well too. But
Well, you would need one 8%
yeah,
weapon,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
or she would need to get hit for her to
yeah.
get a
Or
turn
it,
3 natural.
or she have a 20% AP weapon as well too.
Oh yeah, I mean if she's got a 20% AP weapon,
Yeah,
then
that's what I'm
I
thinking more of the
I
lines
keep
of.
I keep looking at her and thinking that she's alert. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just because like maybe the big bazooka on the end of her hand
yeah.
signifies pistol tuning, but I keep forgetting that she actually is tough.
Yep, she's a tough character. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, that happens, and that lock and loaded 400 damage to one enemy, doubling that to 800% if that enemy is alert. That character gets impaired for 2 turns. She is listen. I'm gonna have her on my offensive team to strictly shred the governor. Like she's just there. She's there to do one job and one job only. She is a direct counter to governor. She's gonna stop him. And this could possibly help with those points in war and things of that nature. because you lose so many
Mhm.
points, because Governor sometimes he'll go off twice and he's out there just annihilating teams. You know what I mean? I won't
Mhm.
complain. I got him on my defense. He's an absolute monster. I love him, but I
Yep.
don't like going against him. Let's put it that way. I just don't like going against
Yeah.
him. So I think that rush works out well. And then her signature move, the empty clip, which is a turn 2, 3-turn cooldown. It deals a basic attack damage of 200% to one enemy. That character gets impaired for 2 turns. So I mean, like I said, she's just there. Turn 2, hit Governor. Turn 3, kill him. And it's over. It depends on how that's gonna work. So I think that empty clip and that lock and loaded is two very important parts of her kit. So how do you think her mythic abilities is gonna play into that as well?
Um, I mean, it's pretty. I mean, looking at them, I mean, it's pretty much what you would want from a controlling character. The disarm resist doesn't necessarily make a whole lot of sense to me. Um, but just because,
Hmm.
it, I mean,
I think it's looking at the defensive side with that disarm resistance. Just in case you throw on a defensive team.
no,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
know, and I get that. I guess I just, if I wanted to disarm resist, I mean, I guess I look at mods as less like I look at my military supplies as just too valuable for 40%. I got a 75% disarm resist somewhere
Yeah,
laying around. I know I do.
and that's the thing. They
If I
don't
really want to
stack.
get for disarm resist, they don't stack, so it doesn't guarantee me 100%.
Hmm.
And to spend 300,000 military supplies for a 40% resist, it's not. I mean, 40%. Don't get me wrong, 40% is awesome, but
I mean, if you
it's
got a
not good enough for something like that. Like if
yeah
it was 40%,
attack or something like that, that's different. Yeah.
no, I mean even if it was 40% stun resist,
Okay.
because then it gives me the opportunity to
Take the stun
like
resist off and move.
go. Yeah, I can use my mods to do something else and accept 40% there. But
Makes
if I'm
sense.
throwing her on a defense team and I'm really like mindset on her not being disarmed because whatever, 40%, it's just not enough. Not even, it's just not.
Yeah, that's true. So,
That being said, the rest of it does make sense to me. The attacking enemy when impaired gets 30% attack. Her whole kit set up to have people impaired, so she's hitting them harder. Which I
hmm
actually think that one will probably be better on defense than attack, just because I don't think she has the power actually needed to be taking down a lot of these characters with a rush, other than Gov. I mean, I think she can take out Gov, you know, fairly easily, but there's not a whole lot of other alert characters on defenses at the moment.
well, what you
Occasionally you'll see a Magna lead, but
I'm thinking of the Sandys. The guys that like to run Mercer and Sandy, and I'm not in 1A, up there, but where I'm at, I see a lot of like these quirky defenses. You know what I mean, with like Magna, well, not Magna, but
yeah,
Sandy, and they try to get off really quickly with
yeah,
Mercer and stuff.
Sandy
So
and
yeah,
Princess.
she's gonna shred Sandy like one shot.
I mean, she is. I mean, my whole thing that I look at that kind of as I shred Sandy regardless,
That's true.
assuming I have somebody to clear the shield, because up here in 1A, if it's a Mercer team if it's that team, it is literally one team. It is Mercer lead, Marge for the Guardian Shield,
Hmm.
um, Mackenzie, and then Sandy, and then Sandy and Andrea.
Yep.
That's the team. That is the team.
Yep.
And um, assuming I can clear that shield, and I've got my princess or my Sandy resisting the stun. I need Sandy or princess, and I need somebody else to clear the shield, to clear the guardian shield.
Yep. Makes
I'm
sense.
destroying her though, regardless of because that's how it has to be built. They
Yeah.
build them 100% attack. Like,
Yep.
all I have to do is resist. It's just RNG and it's crap.
Yep.
You know.
So yeah, she is pretty good. She has a really really good kit and everything like that. And I personally think that she could definitely be somebody you could day one put into your team. She's not for auto team. She's more so for a manual team if you're on offense. Defense, obviously, we have no control over that. But she's definitely one of those tunes that I know I'm gonna invest into because she's pretty good. And what type of team would you see her in on offense, and what type of team would you see her in on defense?
Um. Well, on offense, I mean, I know a lot of people are running AP teams these days,
Mm-hmm.
retribution teams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm one of them. I'm running a retribution team these days.
I
So,
am
like,
as
if
well.
I think about my team, she wouldn't really, but that's because I've been fortunate enough as a free to play to actually pull 3 princesses.
Understandable.
Or was an event where we got one princess free.
Yeah, it
Was
was
there?
Princess and somebody else. It was. Yeah, yeah. I can't
Okay,
remember the
yeah.
event though.
So I've been
Mm-hmm.
fortunate enough to my here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got audio fading up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, your audio fading out a little bit more at the end here. But yeah, I think she would.
Okay, how about now?
It's better. There we go.
Okay, I just took it off. I took my headset off.
Oh.
Um, hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, I think that she'll be pretty good behind Governor. She'll work on the AP team as well too. Um, you know,
She will work on an AP team. The whole thing with those AP team, at least my AP team, is I want to win turn 2.
makes
Like
sense.
I want it to be done turn 2. I rush Sandy, I rush Princess, I cross my fingers, cross my toes, and hope everyone's dead. That's pretty much my game plan. It's ridiculously simple at the moment. Um, I think she would be best on a slower team. And by slower, I mean like turn 4, turn 5 wins instead of turn 2, turn 3.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Um, Someone where you're not basically a non-retribution team. Um, she would be very good in that last slot.
Yeah.
One of my teams is Alice, Lead, Wayland, Sandy, Princess, and Yumiko.
Mm-hmm.
I would be totally comfortable actually swapping out my princess in that scenario
Nice.
because I could just remod because at this point in that team, my Mira isn't really set up for attack. She's just there for the defense down. She's got an attack weapon,
Yep.
but she's just got my 2020 AP weapon, so that way she can get off that turn quicker. But her mods are just super defensive. It's mostly defense verse because she's on my defense team. There again, she's modded for my defense. In that team though, I would probably swap the mods from defense to attack, throw a rampage weapon on her, and their Mira becomes my second damage dealer / support. She kind of becomes like an alternate damage dealer / support. And then you've got Lori sitting there as a damage dealer slash support. So the two of them combined make up for the damage I'm losing in my princess, but it's giving me layers upon layers of control instead of just pure damage.
Yeah, that makes
That
sense.
would be the kind of team I think she would shine.
Yeah, I think she'll be good. She's definitely a really really good toon. She'll definitely work in those types of teams as well. We just gotta, as we get her, she start rolling out a little bit more into teams, we'll be able to check her out and see how she's going to fit, man. But I think she's a great toon. I think that she's gonna work out really well. And I'm just happy that we're able to get her in the event, man. So I just want to thank you for stopping by, Man on the Moon, going over this Lori 2000 as we're in the thick of the SkyBoundX event, man. Tell everybody where they could reach you at.
My channel, Man on the Moon. Just Road to Survival. I'm on Discord. I really should start my own Discord channel. I just have never done it. I hang out
Yeah,
in other people. I hang out in your channel. I hang
yeah,
out in Lockdown's channel. I hang out in the official RTS channel.
yeah. I get it. I
I'm in
understand.
hundreds of line groups. I guess I just didn't want the responsibility of having my own Discord.
Yeah.
I probably should start one.
Yep. People be able to reach you there, and I'm also going to put your link down in the description of this video too, so you guys can be able to go ahead and hit up his channel. He's pushing towards 1,000 subscribers, so just go ahead, do us a favor. It's absolutely free, costs you nothing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button on Man on the Moon account, man. This is your boy Just Call Me Tex with Man on the Moon. Peace.
Hey, later, guys.